All right, I'm back just for a minute here. I just had one guy tell me basically he supports it and respects it. That was cool. I said I appreciate it. He just stopped me and told me that, so must recognize me. Like I said, word is getting out. I think people are figuring it out a little bit more, a little bit of what I do. But yeah, this is meant to go national and worldwide, man. You know, it has to. I don't have a choice but to make it succeed. And that's the thing, is that the thing that I know is that when you make up your mind and you have drive like that, overwhelming, incredible drive and ambition that I have to make anything happen, you can make it happen. You know, now to do that off crowd support is somewhat difficult, but I think it's possible. I've never seen it been done before. Not for something like this. You know, not if you're not a Mason. You know, the other folks, they were Masons. And there's a catch to that funding too. If you pay attention to the news headlines today, you might want to look up what happened in Austin on 6th Street, because guess what? It happened right in that bar. I know everything about that bar. Some of the folks that I kind of sunned and G-checked worked at that bar, like Keevan. So I know everything about all these folks. And guess what? They work hand in hand with the other establishments that TJ worked at, right? And they're who has to come to court for this federal lawsuit. So apparently some stuff just went down there. I'm not going to talk about it on here, but some serious stuff. And it exposes what I've been saying the entire time, right? That common sense, those bars on 6th Street, right, are doing what? Trafficking. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And they got the biker gangs that go in there all the time. So that's what it was. It was a bunch of criminal activity. And they were so slow they didn't even realize who was around and that I can figure this stuff out. And then y'all targeted me and really messed up. And then you admitted that you were connected to the cartel. And then you got the one who said that got sunned in G-check, proving we have no fear of them. Right? So you just told me the truth, that all y'all are sellouts and you 100% work for cartel. See, cartel is just a demonic complexity. It don't mean anything. They'll recruit anyone. They'll take anyone. They don't care who you are. There's nothing strong about them. There's nothing tough about them. Nothing like that. They don't care about that. They're going to recruit whoever. They'll take whoever. You know, they're like the Dodgers at this point. You know, seriously. So what you got to understand, I'm going to walk up here since this one's over here and he's paying attention. You know, you just got to understand, I'm a little behind, man, today. So I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll see. But, you know, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, people just got to wake up. People got to wake up and realize what's going on here, man. You know, now anybody that works for the cartel is evil and demonic and sold their soul and stands for nothing. And it's that simple. And they should be held accountable in a court of law. And like I said, you have lots of corrupt officials, especially down here, that are working with them. And now the truth is coming out. It's being exposed, right? And other people are seeing that. Who do you think really exposed that truth? Batman. It took Batman to do this. There's nobody else who could have done it. I'm telling you, that's why she says, why do you have to do this? Because nobody else can. It's the truth. So at the end of the day, Batman is doing a great job. This Batman does not slack at all. This Batman is on his job. See, I listen to things on the internet when these so-called women be saying, oh, Batman was slacking, or they want to make a comment. It's not towards me. They think they're talking about somebody totally different. But my whole point is, I took all that stuff to heart and said, okay, well, let me prove my point then of how busy I actually get. And then I'll send them the link to the video, like when I was saving people up there in Weslaco and Harlingen. Straight up, when I walked 25 miles that day through you know what, all that stuff. There we go. So, when I did all that, right, it was all designed, right, to get everything in order. And, my whole deal is I'm going to be on my job. I mean, if people are going to talk, let them talk. Let them talk crazy. I could care less. Because I'm going to do me and I'm going to make sure I do it right. And it's just that simple. Feel me? So it is what it is. Feel me? So, I know what I'm doing. I ain't worried about a thing. But the question is, do they know what they doing? Because most of them don't. We'll go over here today and see what they got going on with the drinks. Thirsty as hell. You just sit down and drink something. I had a burrito. Yes, I did. Burrito. Burrito. But, yeah, like I said, whenever the public supports me, it's a big deal to me. Definitely matters and counts to me. Like I said, I'm the real Batman. I devoted my entire life to this. It's not fake. And you're going to see me continue to do what I'm doing, and that's about it. So it is what it is. Feel me? We're going to keep on moving forward no matter what. We're not going to let this system stop us or anyone. And it's just that simple. Feel me? So, like I said, we know what we got to do. We've got to put our mind to it and do it. House, that's it. I really hope this works over here so I don't have to walk back. I mean, I have to either way, but I really didn't want to go all the way over here, but I kind of feel like I don't have a choice. I don't know. There's a specific drink I wanted to try to get today. That's why. Here, I'm going to go in the median here, right in the midriff. Oh. Bread. Right on. All right. That meant we'll be back.